Welcome back to MTN Live in the Mountains. Well, now on the couch with us, we have Stephen Miller. He was Appalachian State's running back this past year. Stephen, thanks for coming on and speaking with us.
No problem. Happy to be here.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about what your process is right now. I know you're preparing for maybe getting picked up by the NFL as maybe a kick returner, a punt returner, or a running back. I know you played running back this past year. Yeah. Talk about what your process is right now.
Right now it's just a matter of training hard and preparing for whatever it is that the scouts are asking me to do. So right now, now that Pro Day is over, we're specifically focusing on training ourselves and getting prepared for camp. Right. So our training has changed tremendously. We're no longer doing cone drills and working on jumping. So now it's just more about being conditioned.
Okay. I want to talk to you a little bit about preparing for your Pro Day, too, because when I went out there, we had coaches talking about whenever you have NFL scouts clapping and applauding you after you do a workout.
That must feel so good.
You know you did pretty good. And supposedly I heard that some scouts were clapping pretty loud for you on Pro Day. So I want to talk to you first about preparing. What went into your steps for preparing for that Pro Day?
Just drinking a lot of water, first of all, make sure I'm dehydrated, stretching. The biggest thing is just, making sure that you fuel your body right. Right. Other than that, the training part, you've been doing it for so long that it almost becomes natural, especially on that day. You have a lot of NFL scouts there. Your adrenaline is pumping. It was easy on Pro Day. Okay.
Talk a little bit about some of the numbers you threw up. I heard your vertical was literally through the roof.
Yeah. I jumped a 43-inch vertical, and that was, I think it was tied for the highest vertical ranked amongst all running back prospects this year. So.
And the funny thing is, as soon as you came in the press conference afterwards, you said you were disappointed in your vertical.
Well, I was disappointed. Not really disappointed, but it was the fact that I felt as though I could jump a little higher. Okay. So I'm just I'm very hard on myself, and I feel like I can do almost anything.
Right. So. Now you're not a 4-year player here at Appalachian State, right? You transferred.
Yes, sir.
So talk a little bit about that process and how you decided to come to Appalachian.
Well, coming out of a junior college, it's always hard, trying to find a new home, especially a 4-year college. A lot of schools don't like to take a chance on you when you're only a 2-year, prospect. So the process was long and hard, but I actually had my high school coach, Jeff Cyril, he actually helped me get in contact with Appalachian State. They seen the film, and they loved it. So as soon as I came and seen the facilities, that was the first thing I made sure I did was come here.
Right. Now this past year, though, you got seemed like a lot more playing time than the previous year, and you really lit it up this year. Talk a little bit about what you liked about playing this past year. What were some of the highlights for you? We can show some of the highlights too as well that we got from you.
I think I'm really not sure. I mean, of course, as a football player, you want to play, and the fact that I actually had the opportunity to make something happen besides cheering on the team. I felt like God just, he blessed me, and the fact that I was able to make a difference helped me understand even more that it's a business, and my love for the game is just through the roof. So right. I love the fact that I was able to make a difference for this team, and we ended up being SoCon champions, and I'm happy.
Right.
What was your favorite game of last season?
It had to be a Montana game. Yeah, Montana was a very exciting game, not just for me, but for the whole team. And, I never really, I never played Montana before. I didn't know. I just heard of, how big that game was. And, for my brothers, those guys, they were really hyped for that game. So, everything just influenced me to, feel the same way.
All right. So I know now a lot of people see you as maybe someone that's a little too small to be taking the pound in every single play at the next level. Is that something that you want to prove people wrong on?
Of course. I really don't. I don't think about the pounding. I don't think about getting hit. It's a part of the game. I knew that when I signed up for it, and I actually love it. I get hit hard. It gives me a rush. So I have a passion for this game, and the one thing about me is that I'm not scared. So I think that helps me a lot. And at the next level, I feel like it's going to be the same thing.
Right. What do you think some of the things you need to improve on before you make that leap to the next level?
Honestly, I feel like I can get a little stronger. You know, those guys at the next level, they're huge. Linebackers coming at you 110 miles an hour. I'm 5'7", you know, 5'8", 172 pounds. I will definitely run up against them. I may get ran over, but I'll do it. But you know, I feel as though, you know, that can help me a lot. Gain a couple more pounds, get a little stronger. That way, you know, instead of cutting blockers all the time, I'll be able to stand up with them.
What was your favorite play to run this past year? You like catching passes out of the backfield? I mean, we were talking about.
I love catching passes.
Is that your favorite thing to do?
Yeah, I like catching passes this year. The biggest thing with me is that, you know, I've been running the ball all my life, and the fact that, you know, they trust me to actually play a receiving role.
Yeah.
And you know, this year was actually my first year really getting good at it. So.
Right.
That was something that I really fell in love with this year.
Now, a lot of people might see you as a possible punt returner or a kick returner.
Yeah.
How do you feel about maybe moving into that role?
I've always wanted to do it. It's just that, you know, some things didn't work out as planned last year. And, you know, being that I wasn't the only back, but, you know, Rod Chisholm was getting hurt.
Right.
And, yeah, he was getting hurt a lot. And I don't think the coaches wanted to take a risk and get me hurt at the same time, because then it was just me and Rod last year, really.
So as far as talks go with maybe some NFL scouts, what do you know right now?
I've been contacted by the Lions. They've contacted me.
Hey, that's wonderful.
Sam Martin actually brought the Bears up here. They wanted to see him kick punts, and the coach actually wanted to see me catch them. So
Okay.
I got good feedback by him as well. The Lions contacted me after Pro Day, saying that they'll be the Colts said they contacted me after the Pro Day, and they'll be contacting me. So right now it's just a waiting game. Just have to keep training, and hopefully in a month from now, I'll be called on to a team, or, you know, a month or two,
Right.
a month or a couple of days.
Do you think it might happen as like a pickup maybe after the draft? You kind of hope to be in the draft, or you think it might be?
As of right now, I'm thinking I'm going to be a free agent.
Right.
But, you know, you never know.
Right.
You know, my faith is high that I'll be on the team regardless of how I get there. And, you know, I'm going to give it my all to make sure I stay there.
Well, that's great. Looking for the future. Anything else you looking forward to as far as maybe going and talking to some NFL scouts? Anything else you can really do?
No, just train, and, you know, hopefully I get some more calls. And, you know, if I have a workout that needs to, you know, happen, then, you know, I'm grateful for that as well. So right now it's just about training hard and getting ready.
I know this is a big, huge step about to happen in your life. I know you're really excited about it.
I'm excited. You know, it's just to see my dreams actually coming into fruition is just, you know, it's a great thing. So I'm blessed, and I thank God every day for it.
Well, we wish the very
wish
best
you
of luck
so
for
much.
you.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming on and talking to us.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
We'll be back in a minute with more MTN Live in the Mountains.